So Jesus met some group of fishermen. They are busy with their trade. They are doing what they know to do best. They are skillful men in their trade. This is what they use to feed their family. This is what they use to get the basic cares of life, the clothing, housing. And so this is all they know to do, amongst other things, of course, parenting and just every other thing. Can you just put yourself in that same picture? And then he met them, and then he's saying, guys, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. So he's saying, see, I've seen you guys, professional fishermen, but he was saying, look, there is something higher than just fishing fish, if you permit me to use that word. So he was saying there is something higher. If you follow me, I will make you. I could imagine many of them having reasons why they felt, why should we follow you? But the message was clear and simple, but also complicated, because how will you do the making? I must have been part of their concern. But he said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. How does it relate to us tonight? For those of us listening to me, I know you are busy with so much. In fact, your table is filled. So many deliverables that we need to meet up every day. This has happened consistently year in, year out. And in the midst of those deliverables, have you taken out time to also make sure that this beckoning that we should follow, and that it will make that you are actually being intentional to follow? Or it's been from one deliverable to another deliverable, year in, year out? The same way he told those disciples that follow me, I will make you, is the same way he's telling you and I today that we should follow, he will make. We have many reasons why we may not want to follow. Could be our job is so demanding. It could be I don't want people to know much of my commitment to the things of God. By the way, if you're in that category, remember what Jesus said: those that deny me before men, I will also deny them before my Father that is in heaven. And by the way, again, it is not wisdom to be shameful of that which is gainful, according to what Bishop Oyedepo said. That it is foolishness to be shameful of what is gainful. The gospel is gainful, and you should not be ashamed of that which is what? Gainful. So he was telling this man, follow me, I will make you fishers of men. And if you doubt that these men were later made, ask what became of Peter, when fishers men are now authors. Somebody is saying, how did he become an author? Check 1 Peter, 2 Peter, and then you see him also writing. You see some of these naive men, some of these unrefined men, some of these men that evil people testified that, we knew these fellows. They were unlearned. We knew them. They were crude men. Not much could have been done by these men. But we have seen these men now holding a cripple at the beautiful gate, saying, that which I have, I give unto you. They now have things inside. Wow. They have something that could not make the cripple to rise. They now had what could make men to gather the sick people, so that even if it is their shadow, imagine, if you permit me to say that, they became celebrity in their time. In fact, there was a time they were like, look, let's come and make sacrifice, like a form of oblation for these men, because the gods have come to us in the likeness of men. These were those men who, but what was their own part of the deal? They just made sure they were following. They were not perfect. You will agree with me, someone like Peter. And then Peter betraying Jesus before the cock crow, and then that's the type of fellow we have. They weren't perfect men, but they just decided that they were going to follow, and they follow. So beloved, I would encourage you tonight, please, he's also beckoning you and I to follow. When he says follow, he's not saying don't do your other chores, other things that matter to you. But he's saying, look, in the midst of what you do, there's also a higher calling. And every of his calling is a higher calling.